West Irving Street. Correct. So we use these type of rivets right here. This makes it vandal proof. Keeps people from just being able to unbolt them and steal them. So each sign blank actually takes 4 rivets. There's 2 blades to make 1 street name sign. After you assemble the street name signs, we go to the location in which we'll install them and make sure that it's ready for install. This is the post that we've pounded into the ground, making sure that it's accessible and that we have a good vision triangle so you can see the signs from all sides. After we install the sign, we just simply grab a level and bolt it to the base and make sure that it's facing the right direction is always good as well. This bolt right here is actually vandal proof. So after we screw this on, it'll actually break off. And what that does is that prevents theft as well. And that leaves this right here. As soon as this breaks off, it's much, much harder to remove that piece. Therefore, it's pretty much vandal resistant unless someone takes the whole thing. On these particular signs with the HIP, with the material that we're using nowadays, lasts somewhere between 10 and 15 years. It all depends on which way it's facing. If it gets a lot of sun, then at that point it will fade a little bit quicker and will have to be replaced a little bit faster. The green signs typically last a little bit longer than most. Red signs typically last the least amount of time. Through a program called GIS, after we're done with the install, we take a photo and we also timestamp it. And therefore we know when it has been installed, and periodically when a neighborhood gets around the 10 to 12 year range, we'll drive through it to see if the signs are still sufficient or if they need to be replaced. Another thing that we do on a lot of the other signs is we put an actual sticker on the inside of it which has the date. It has the date when it was manufactured, which is typically the same month in which we install it. Then we put those stickers on the back side of the sign, and that way we know how long they're lasting. This particular sign needs to be replaced due to the fact that the retroreflectivity, so the shininess of the HIP is not what it needs to be. Also, you can notice that it's extremely faded as well. These are ones that need to be replaced. This one has been installed since '07, so it's about time for us to do a replacement on it. So with the new install, what we're required to do now, since we're doing excavation, is we have to have it dig lined. That's what these marks on the ground are all about. So we know that there's nothing that hopefully that we should be able to hit when we drive in our post. However, on an older install where we already have a sign installed, basically the only thing we need to do is replace the post and the signs. At that point, we don't need to do a dig line or anything like that since one has already been installed for quite some time.